a new
intro. Shit. That Wholesome House boy different.
I like that one. That's called Dice. I like that one.
Yeah, Dice be making me feel nice.
I like Dice a lot. This one doesn't really have a name. I think this one was just like a date. So I don't know what this one's called. Wholesome House thing.
I low-key got a song we recorded. It's the same way. It's like audio something.
Because I'm terrible at naming stuff.
Oh man.
Unless it's Dice.
Get your naming up, your naming conventions. But we did a great job with naming this wonderful podcast. You already know the name because you're already here. Welcome back to the Wholesome House podcast. All right, hold on. Let me do the math. All right, so let me explain something to you. So we're actually recording 2 episodes this week. And so this one's coming out the 21st. So technically this is the first episode that is officially after our first year as a podcast. So, you know, shout out to that. The big one, you know, is
and the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Probably.
Most
That's what I'm going for. I'm
you put in that parlay?
No.
Because if you believe in it, I'll put it in.
I can't wait till
don't do that.
I can't wait till they get on the Instagram story. Some of you trying to lose some money in the game. Come on,
man.
Tap in with me. I'll be like, all right, bro.
Yes. So thank you all for the year. We'll probably address this later on when our brains can actually comprehend a little bit better when this stuff is coming out and everything. Yeah. But I hope you also tapped into the previous week's episode. You know, shout out Valentine's Day. Got a nice little special episode for that with a little honeys and something. You know, definitely check that out.
IG baddies.
Shout out to our IG. Shout out our personal baddies, man.
Yes,
they really showed out, and we had a wonderful time with them as well. But it is wonderful to be back. You know, it's Benjamin Lane, the soundbite surfer, and we are going to hear who else is in the building right now.
March, might as well. Feeling good, made a love, and I'm out here just, I just want to rock. That's it.
Hey, we got Wavy J in the building, man. Another great episode en route.
Z Breeze in the building. I wanted to call myself the love doctor, but you know, I'm gonna be on.
We gonna find out.
Yeah, we really gonna find out in the next episode. What does it be looking like?
The previous,
but Z Breeze,
they'll know by now.
You know, excited to be here, ready to get it cracking.
Shout out to Kraken. All right, I'm gonna just kick off with mine, man, because we feeling weird about what the first topic is, but this is a very special topic because I've been waiting on it. I've been holding out on this topic for a very special episode. Now that we're at beyond a year, I'm gonna pull this out. All right, so we were earlier just talking about The Last of Us. Hopefully, you know, our listeners and viewers, if you haven't checked it out, definitely it's a great show
and video game
and a great game as well. They're doing an incredible job. It's on HBO Max. You're not too late. It's already at this point probably like 7 episodes out now at that point. No, right now it's 5.
By that time, 7.
By that time, they'll probably be about 7. So you're not too behind. You can catch up. They are long episodes, but you can catch up. But obviously the premise, well, I guess it's not obvious if you haven't heard of it, so apologies if I'm not trying to call y'all dumb. But the premise is it's kind of, you know, a dystopian situation where there was this crazy infection. It wiped out a whole lot of people. And honestly, it's very timely given the fact that a lot of us at this point have obviously experienced a global pandemic. And so I think with that, it kind of puts things in perspective a little bit because now we can really grasp the idea of something just kind of taking the world by storm. Government not necessarily acting in a specific type of way that could have prevented it or, you know, halted it or slowed it down.
I think those are probably my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Favorite moments.
Exactly. Because it's like, wow, this is real and it's really timely and it just, like this is real life kind of stuff. So this question and topic didn't directly come from this because I thought of it a while back, but I just didn't really know how to bring it to you all. But hey, we had a year. I'm feeling a little confident, feeling a little risky now. So bear with me. All right. So imagine there is some type of crazy pandemic or crazy, I don't know, zombie apocalypse, something like that. However, you know, over your time in your life, prior to this happening, you've developed a certain set of skills that had just made you super keen to survival, right? You know how to feed yourself, you know how to fight and defend yourself, you know how to take care of yourself in this event. And so you do that for years. Like you holding it down, you know, like just keeping yourself safe and making sure all your necessities are hit. Man, like everything, you're good. You do that long enough to where you are now the last person alive. Like the pandemic, like whatever the infection was, or the zombies are all dead, whatever. Like it's just you. It's just you on alone in the world, right? And one day, you're just out for a walk. You know, you just kind of do that to clear your head, and you encounter someone else. You didn't know that there was someone else. Again, this is very like funny that this, I think because there was a recent episode about this, it's really also propelled me to bring this to y'all. So you see someone else happens to be a woman, man. It's a woman. She actually happens to be pretty, you know, she's an attractive woman.
Where's
as
this
well.
going, bro?
She's pretty attractive. She's pretty good looking, right? So now you're like, wow, like I thought I was the only one. Come to find out there's someone else here and you also happen to be a woman.
Repopulate that.
Are you responsible for that repopulation now? Because you can make that happen, absolutely. But you know,
my kids having sex with each other will bother me. That'd be the first part. I'd be like, even if I do take this route, I also have to make incest okay in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And my son being attracted to my daughter, it doesn't necessarily have to be attraction. It could be just responsibility. Like your kids might just be like, hey, like we have to. That's the hard part. The having children with her, that's the easy part.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids having kids.
Yeah, because it could just stop right there.
This is not where my mind went at first. I was thinking, I don't know how to deliver a baby, so I'm not sure how we'll be able to have the first one.
I mean, I feel like instincts.
Let's start there. Whoa, that also would be bad. But I was like,
you don't think you've seen enough of like, I don't know, like Grey's Anatomy or something? I don't know if they'd be giving birth on there, but I feel like I've seen like enough of some. You know, I just like, all right. That's something, right? Like that's
he's talking about just breathe.
There's some type of
just breathe and push.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Can't be that hard.
In real
my
life,
mom did it.
I do it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the weight of it on my shoulders, me just thinking about the imminent end of like humanity.
Oh, wow.
Will probably
You're
push me
assuming
to
a
do
lot
it.
of responsibility.
Yeah,
exactly.
As I do in most things anyway. So
you
I'm
don't
like,
want to just survive. You just went through a whole pandemic, bro. You're feral. You've been grinding. You probably eat dirt, and you're like, man, we're gonna come together.
What did Adam and Eve think?
I couldn't tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just following the signs given to me, and I feel like
bussing. That's what.
Yeah, no, literally.
Oh my, nah. Hey yo,
Schmackable.
Muy bien.
I'll do it when my children turn 18. Like they have to move away.
Get out of my sight.
To go where?
To go like right now, like we're the tribes, man. You know, y'all go start some over there, and you know, I don't want to hear about this. You know,
Like
out of sight, out of mind, man.
listening.
Look, literally, it's like I'm gonna bring them into this world,
That's
accepting
crazy.
like at 18, like we're gonna part for eternity,
we're parting
Wow.
ways, and I'll never see you again.
and it's okay because I know that we're doing God's work.
Okay.
But
That's a
I'll
crazy
throw up
stance.
if I seen them.
But
being
also keep in mind, like,
lovey-dovey.
I mean, what about like
throw up.
an in vitro fertilization type situation?
We the last people on earth. How we gonna get somebody to in vitro anything?
Yeah, no, I don't think
Yeah,
that's on the
we have to
table.
do it the old fashioned
Wait.
way,
What does that mean?
like implant.
No, like implant, true.
Yeah, but
Oh, hopefully
we don't have
somebody.
no doctor.
Yeah, true. Hopefully,
Unless
sure.
I'm a doctor.
I'm saying, or hopefully she a doctor,
Hey.
has some type of medical knowledge.
Possible.
That'd be kind of lit.
But yeah, to add on to Troy's point of it being a lot of responsibility, like you also have to keep in mind that you're responsible for knowledge at that point as well. Like not only do you have to literally create the children, everything that they know about the world and what they're now responsible of carrying
You're responsible
out.
for all that
you
history.
have to like
That's the easy part.
share that information.
You're saying create a Zactopia, basically.
Oh God.
So let me tell
At that
you.
point, you know, I don't think there's going to be any problems with the government. I don't think there's going to be any problems with anything in the world. I think that if I'm
This
responsible
man
for
is gonna be telling lies though. You just gonna be
man,
like you could
it's for the common good, bro. I'm gonna be the
bro, take him to the
Koski.
library or something.
He's
I'm
talking
making
about
all the textbooks. Like,
He said I was actually the first person to be president 3 times in a row, bro.
Exactly.
They said I did such a good job, bro. They said,
just told me to
just
keep
kept
going.
doing it, bro.
Don't stop.
Hey.
Literally, we're gonna control the media.
Not even an election.
Media?
We're gonna control the media. We're gonna have,
Man.
we're the architects of the story. So really, the history.
Is
books
that
is
gonna be like?
written how I want.
Zach gonna be? They gonna hear your kids gonna be like, "Hey, man, it's like, is that all true?" He talking about who gonna say I'm not? Who gonna say I'm not telling the truth?
They all died.
Yeah, but do you know something
Hey.
better? I don't think so.
Man.
Right. So that's what it is. That's awful.
Yeah.
I just thought of a funny thought. What if you meet this person, okay, and
I don't wanna.
no, but you don't want to.
I'm saying, what if they don't?
No, what if you don't want to?
Because
They
They're
do.
just like, hey, like, I've actually like was walking for miles and miles trying to find someone to repopulate. So
Exactly. Like, what if you fall
thinking, just
prey?
assuming
Is
that
she,
they're
is
on
she,
the same.
is she attractive? Or why wouldn't I want to?
No, I'm just saying you may not be.
You might not want the responsibility.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Or
you
the
you said
incest.
it was gross.
Exactly.
Right.
It
Come on, bro.
is. It is gross.
So let's repopulate. You're like, ew, no.
Yeah.
Dang, then I'ma just.
But they're insistent. Like, no, we have to do this.
I can't let her take my goodies then because
That wouldn't even be fun, bro.
Oh my god.
You're not even gonna have fun doing this.
well, repopulate Nerf.
Yeah, if it's like that much of a
the
no, I'm
first couple
saying if
months.
you didn't want originally,
No.
and she was just and she had to like convince you into being like, all right, I guess y'all just sitting there doing this for the sake of like having
will-
a
Let's
kid.
do it.
I will say that.
No.
You just pouting. You just upset.
That's what I'm saying.
Every day.
So
At least once a day. No. Can't do it.
people,
Oh boy,
this is gonna go crazy places.
It's gonna be
So-
this is why I saved this one. I was like, I'm gonna wait till we're real. And we got skin in the game now. Y'all can't cancel us as easily.
It's like one
It's
just like as a-
50 episodes for insurance.
as a man.
Yeah,
It's only going to be so like
awful.
obligatory. Like it's only going to be so obligatory because it's like handling your self-righteous business in your own personal bedroom. That's not something that anybody wants to do. That's not like
Definitely not self-righteous, but all right.
whatever it is, self-unrighteous, whatever you call it. Like nobody wants to do that, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you accept that
some
it's
people for sure. We can't speak for everybody.
you right. Some people, that's their thing.
Man,
That's
they be
their mo.
thinking sitting at work. I can't wait to get home, bro.
This work shower finna
I'm
go
killing the
crazy.
meat. What did you say last week? Yeah, I'm killing the meat.
Killing the meat. So yeah, I just think like it wouldn't be that horrible. It's like the effects of it you might hate, but kind of like that post nut clarity. It's like you just be having that every time. Like, oh, another kid. Oh my god.
Zach, like I'm really going crazy.
That's another thing
I'm really about to
too.
father the entire world.
Like, how many would you be directly responsible for? Because there would definitely be pressure to like pump out as many as you can, but you also have to be mindful of like
Her
what
capacity.
your limit. I'm just saying like your limitations in terms of like you got to feed all of them for a good chunk of years
my
before they
God.
can hunt.
Back in
before
the
they
day, that
can-
was easy though. I mean, I'm not saying that it was
Back in
easy.
what?
This
day?
not back in the day.
Well, yeah.
The world ended.
I would say back in the day, like that was like a source of like economic power having a lot of children because eventually when they did grow to be 6 or 7, you had more people to farm crops and do activities. So yeah, you'd have to punish yourself for 5, 6 years, but as soon as they're capable and
You putting them to work at 5, bro? That's
hey, they can go pick some damn berries or something. Like,
Come on, man, the world is over.
The world's over. What do you think you finna have? You finna have preschool and you finna have 18 years of just sitting on
didn't
your
expect
ass.
that.
You think you got Netflix?
Get to this fucking money, man.
Just
Go
give
get
us
them
money.
Go get them berries. Go get
Playtime
them
is
bananas.
over.
Berries, twigs, all of it. I need it.
Yeah,
It's like,
and then they ain't gonna have no entertainment.
That's crazy.
So
Like
they
he
gonna
said,
have
we the
fun.
only ones here, bro. You talking
Why,
about hey?
why I gotta work so hard?
He talking about go outside and play with your friends, your brother right there.
Literally, and I'm saying
Talking
like
about your brother and sister right there.
I
bro.
remember being 7 or 8, and it's like dishes were fun. Shoveling
this is
snow
like,
was
this is what
fun.
never fun for me, bro.
That's a crazy nah, bro.
Really?
I like mowing the lawn.
Maybe they were once.
Dishes was never
the
fun
first
for me.
the first 4 months you probably like, yeah, I'm a big guy, and then eventually like, oh
It
my
turns into
goodness,
go wash some dishes. And you're like,
yeah.
come on, bro.
And my nieces and nephews, like they've been self sufficient since like 5 or 6. Like my youngest niece right now,
You're a victim.
she do her thing, and unfortunately, you lose in your childhood. Hey, but you are prepared for the world.
Sorry
that's
for the
facts.
cost, but
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're gonna be like them. Like, hey, go get that, go handle that. In my household, like, you got to learn how to cook for yourself by 5 or 6. Like, you can at least make some eggs or some noodles. or a sandwich. Like nobody is going to
be
get
in
that
there
for you.
whipping up ratatouille. I'm saying, and I'm only
How'd you-
6. What's up?
Dang, how'd you learn how to cook like this?
Because I'm
Poverty?
self-sufficient, mother.
But I had to.
I'm out here.
He's talking, this all I know.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna
Right.
make it look sexy.
Making
What's up?
filet mignon.
He just
Oh,
Capping it at 12 children though.
12.
12.
That's 6 couples, hopefully.
True. Yeah, like in a, let's say in an ideal
God.
world, it's one boy, one
Oh
girl,
my
one boy,
God.
one
Maybe.
girl, one boy, one girl.
And I'm saying, what if you have like 11 boys?
Oh
And then
no.
See?
that one girl.
Nah.
Then I'm just letting the world end with me. I'm just like, no.
They're talking about never mind. We all dying.
Yeah. After we had the children, after I put my wife through
This
that,
is-
I'm like, I'm sorry,
12
babe, I can't follow through with it.
12 child a girl. He talking about, well, we had a good run.
Man, and then my wife like, you did it to me. You did it to me. Why can't she have 12 kids? I'm like, she just can't.
I tell I can't stomach that.
I can't stomach it.
Can't do it.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is wild.
How many would y'all cap it at?
Yo. 2.
Only 2.
So you gonna put the pressure on them?
That's
They
what I'm
got
saying.
it.
They don't have no
Finish it.
choice.
They got it.
I'm saying I'm throwing maybe like a 4.
4. I'd say 8. I think 8 is
Solid number. And then their cousins, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 generations. Now they really ain't connected. Like they don't really know each other. But 2 or 4, they gonna be connected for a long
for a
while
while.
before they separate far enough to not realize.
Oh my God.
So yeah, you really just gonna have just
Listen, they can figure it out, I guess.
Well, we had to go through it too.
I'm saying, I'm teaching them how to survive.
Yeah.
I got
Somehow
all
this will only make
all
you
the
stronger.
know-how. And they handling the rest, I guess. I don't know.
That's such a weird thought too, though. 'Cause, like even as that multiplies, like once a population gets to 100, you're still looking at that 100 and being like, "This is all my family." Like I know it's certain, like more and more generations, I guess, but you're still just like, none of this was here before me. Like
All of this?
this is all
This was me. This was
descendants
us.
of just me and this one woman.
that's how great grandparents be at like family gatherings, and they don't know none of the great grandchildren. Like for real,
That-
they just know
that's
like the
crazy.
generation that they have and the one under them. After that, they
Yeah.
just be like, "What's your name again?" So eventually, maybe you'll get to the point you just like, you just another one.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
Hopefully it never gets to that.
I hope so.
And it also makes me think, do I want to, in the event, like, how hard am I really going to fight? You know what I'm saying?
To
Like,
know
if there
everybody?
to survive. Like, if there was if it was getting bleak out here and it was like, it's down to the last, like, 20 people on Earth.
You're like, shit,
I'm
I
like,
can't be the last one.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought the tides were going to turn by now. Like, I thought
You like, man. He said, I thought it was gonna get easier.
literally. Yeah, I don't know. That's just some of the stuff that I'd be thinking about. Because I think a lot of times people just assume, like, oh, yeah, I'd be the one to survive the apocalypse. Like, okay, great. What you surviving for, though?
Oh.
Because now you got a lot of responsibility, but are you ready for that?
There's a TV show. Well, as soon as you said that, there was a show that they used to have. I forget the name. It was on like ABC or NBC or something. It was like,
It's called Repopulate.
nah. It was something about like the last 2 people on the
Hopefully
earth.
not.
The 100.
And there was like this guy who was kind of like I guess like through like he was kind of like underachieving a little bit, and it was a more like particular type woman. She was more like type A than him, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of had to meet, and they was like, all right, we got to repopulate, and they were like not getting along at all. They was like, I don't know how we gonna do this. That was my first thought. I'm like, dang. Worst case is
Don't
somebody
think about
that you exactly like. He's talking about focus on the mission.
Facts.
So I didn't think it was gonna get like this.
Nice like this.
What else you got?
I always make sure y'all got y'all ancestry, out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Man, I'll be trying to stay away from basketball, because I don't, maybe the target audience doesn't, fuck with basketball as much as I do.
But today is time.
But it's time, the great LeBron James, or however you view him.
LeBron.
Just passed Kareem for the all-time scoring record, and now this was the only. I'm a Kobe fan, for the people who don't know. I love Kobe. Like, that's probably his demeanor towards life. Like, I can't respect anybody else's more. So, people been using this. They've been trying to find a reason to just like finally just stick it to me. As soon as he hit the scoring record last night, man, yeah, he's been better than Kobe, but now he's better than Michael Jordan. Like blah blah blah. Like you have nothing to say. Like he's just.
Why is he catching a stray like that? Like why are y'all bringing him into the conversation?
On me, Tony. You trying to hurt me, aren't you?
Ain't Kobe like number 4 or something anyway? Like
no,
exactly. Still
really
great, bro.
No, he's like 10.
Oh,
I was
wow.
gonna say Carmelo.
They put him as high as 13.
Where was Carmelo?
Okay.
When he like 8 or something, or he was?
Oh, you talking about on the all-time scoring list?
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Kobe 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Carmelo was up. I saw a bunch of people surprised
there.
Carmelo was on
Yeah.
the list. I was like, you didn't know Carmelo was
He's a
dropping
bucket.
like 50 points a game, and they was still taking an L. But
Yeah.
I was like, hey, he's putting up some buckets though.
Yeah. So yeah, they was like, yeah, you know, now the greatest player ever isn't even up for debate anymore. And I'm like, you know, I do respect LeBron's greatness, and I do like him now, and I'm trying to appreciate him while he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
But does the longevity of your career, should that have so much impact into who's the greatest player? Like, what metric are we going by to determine this? Because it's like Magic Johnson probably had the shortest career out of any like all-time great, but it's like, if you see what he did in his 10 or 11 year career, like it's pretty insane.
He was throwing some crazy passes. I was looking at a highlight of his like not too long ago. He was throwing some crazy like no looks, bro.
I got a Magic Johnson.
you can pull up a mixtape. Oh my god, bro, you're gonna be stunned. But so he was the shortest, and LeBron's the longest as far as longevity in the league.
Yeah, like we'll say
In
like
terms of dominating for as long as
Magic played from 80 to 91, so 11 years, and then he played 1 year in 95, 96. So he played 12 years, but in his 12-year career, he had 12 All-Star games, 5 championships, 2 steal champs, 4 assist champs, 3 finals MVPs, all rookie, 3 NBA MVPs. So it's like, you know, he's 12 for 12 as far as the All-Star game. Like every single year, like you're consistently one of the best. He was a starter every year too, so one of the consistently best 10 people. You've won 5 championships. You're pretty much like 5-0 in the playoffs or something like that, 5-1. So then I'm like, okay, if we're going by like average, like, you know, just like your peak as being on top of the leaderboards, like him and probably Jordan will probably still be like, you know, overall body of work. If we take a snapshot of your best, of your peak, like you were dominating at the hardest. But then for LeBron, it's like, I mean, if you pull up any record book, it's just like, hey, after 20 years, like, yeah, his name is on every list, the 3-point shooting list. Like,
I'm saying he used to not even be that good at making threes.
he's 7th all time. But it's like when you played 1,000 games,
I'm saying
in the regular season, and you taking 3 attempts, it's like, I mean, at some point you gonna get up there. So I'm just like, man,
it's kind of like that law of averages.
Mm-hmm. So then it's like, you know, do you guys think LeBron's the best player ever? Do you think that this solidifies it?
I think I think when I think about like,
I won't take it personally.
what you were saying about the longevity and stuff too.
Let him tweak his ankle in 06.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, we got better like medical technology. People are probably a bit healthier, able to like last in the like league a bit longer. I mean, obviously, you know, LeBron be working out like crazy, diet, whatever. He's moved around to like several teams. I mean, Kareem just played on the Lakers, right? He wasn't on any other.
I feel like he played for another team.
I feel like it too.
I was born in 2000.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna have to fact check myself, but you know what I'm saying, that plays a part. You might be playing with different players, better players that might, you know, get you better, you know, better opportunities to score. You know what I'm saying? You could be the best player, you know what I'm saying, in the league, but if you got a team that can't set you up, or they not, you know, defensively sound, or they can't get no openings, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you can only do so much. They just going double up, triple up on you, and your team getting, you know, torched every time. So, but I mean, LeBron's, I mean, obviously a dominant like athlete. I don't think there's gonna really be another player that's gonna like be that dominant like that for that long, you know, after him. Like, I'd be surprised. Just like, I don't know, just for how long he's been in and just the eras of the NBA and different stuff he's seen, like, it's kind of difficult. But I ride with Kobe too, though, bro. So, you know.
So give me your top 3 in order.
That's
Ain't
a
got
lot.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
no,
do
you
that.
ain't got to do it. No.
Got 3.
If you want to think about it,
I like.
I like.
Let me think. I say probably Kobe, Bron, and KD.
As the best players ever.
I'd say current. Well, like more recent. I guess I wasn't thinking like super.
Current.
Yeah, like more or just like more recent, more
I'm talking about the
recent.
best ever. Because the question is LeBron the best player ever now officially? But I need some suspense in your answer. But I can ask you for your top 3.
Oh man, I mean, I probably still put Kobe number 1 with like
That's all I needed.
with like Bron and like pretty close.
So who's second?
Honestly, you could flip a coin. I'd probably say. I mean, either or. Like, it's just they're 2 different players, bro. You know, or all 3 of them. If you're talking, because they always want to compare like Mike, LeBron, and Kobe. But I just feel like different eras, different play styles, different players they was playing with that attributed to it. So,
Sure, go ahead and give me the answer.
no, I was gonna ask like what makes them the best. Just because, and hear me out. Players like Kobe or even KD are Kobe's. I'm not saying he's not in his league, but like around the time that he was literally playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was making records. He was not making records. He was breaking records. He was winning championships, the whole 9. But so just because LeBron breaks a record now that somebody else will eventually break, he's the best ever. Like that's the part that I'm thinking about. That I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it makes him the best, but I guess are there any other greats that have played maybe as long as LeBron? How long has LeBron been in the league right now?
This is 20th season.
20th.
Kobe
any
was
of
the
them?
longest before that. And Kobe, I think he made it to like 17 or 18, but 3 of those he was injured with the ACL and the rotator
Right.
cuff and the fingers.
Okay.
But yeah, Kobe was the first most longevity ever before that. Yeah, so LeBron got 4 years on him probably.
Interesting.
Over the
Then
next closest
and they
person.
both came from high school straight
Yeah.
to the league.
I think that longevity has that bigger effect than him breaking the record as far as him being considered like the best. Just because, like you said, it is a testament to you taking care of yourself for 20 freaking years to the point where you can, hit what's the number that broke the record? If you know,
38,800.
holy crap!
Okay,
Like that's bro. You literally
that's like 2,000 points a season.
every game, bro. It's just shots for you. Literally, you just all right. So I think that if he can project that record like to a point where nobody else can, then I might be like, yeah, bro, you might be the best ever.
He got like 3 more seasons.
He's got at least 3.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So keep going.
I thought he said he wanted to play with his sons. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
gonna retire until they,
I ain't gonna get into why Bronny not good enough to make it to the league after, but I
Hey, no
I could
cap. My
consider
dad.
it after he finished.
My dad was saying the same thing
If
when
it
I was
weren't
out
for
to
him.
dinner with my
Whoa.
parents. Lucky,
That's
he
true.
was
What's
like,
that?
You-
What about the other one?
He a good 3-star. Bryce. I feel like he got more potential
How
because of
old
that
are these
height.
kids?
Bronny,
17, 18.
yeah,
17.
he's like
Close.
going through recruitment right now.
And they say he's not good enough.
You can't
Bronny, I believe in you.
you can't be
Bronny would.
you can't be a senior with no offers and you be
No.
an NBA prospect. Like
and what was that like?
D1 players have offers as freshmen. Like 99% of like
Man,
D1
Melo, like Melo was going to the
I'm
league.
saying when he dropped that crazy 100-point game, they was already on it. They was like, yeah, we gonna need you at UCLA.
Exactly. So it's like Bronny not
expeditiously
getting
at
none of
us
that.
go.
He's never had any of that. He's the most in the media person who's never. It's never translated.
It's never substantial.
Yeah, it's literally just
Yeah.
like we're going to put you in the media because your dad is who your dad is.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
But did you hear what LeBron said about like Bronny doesn't need me to
Come on, I could
you know what I'm saying? He
tell
could,
any college or something. Like he said something like that.
I could talk to any college and he'd what I'm saying.
Get an offer.
Did the Ball brothers get offers?
All 3 of them golfers.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all went. Yeah,
Dang.
that's what I was saying.
Since
Melo,
freshman year.
Yeah,
Except for
Melo's-
D'Angelo. He probably got his offers like junior year, but still before
Yeah.
Bronny.
Oh.
And you see what happened to him.
messed that all up.
Oh yeah.
So to
Stupid.
get back to the question though, I think if he can project the record,
20,000.
something
I mean,
crazy.
He's for sure hit
Something
40.
ridiculous.
Yeah, he in 40 for sure.
Like if he just gets really, really good in these last 3 years at threes, like start shooting like Steph, bro, then all right, I don't care.
I can't argue anymore.
I can't argue at that point. But as of now, though, I don't know if it's so clear cut because a lot of people still to this day, despite the scoring breaking record, he has how many attempts and how many championships. That's the biggest argument I ever hear when it comes to LeBron being the best.
Jordan 6-0.
Yes, it's like he did it all and he didn't.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'm like, there's always going to be that one chip in the armor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this one with the
Bullet
scoring.
in the chamber?
Huh?
Bullet in the chamber?
Bullet in the chamber.
You said something in the armor.
Chip in the armor.
Oh, what's that?
It's like a blemish,
Yeah.
like a spot where your armor's broken.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know why I explained it like that. I'm sorry. But I think that those are... I get upset when people say them because I think it is a substantial argument. Because also you would say LeBron is the one that has had the most control sometimes as far as putting his teams together. But then again, the whole concept of super teams and yada yada this and yada yada. Like it's a whole freaking story.
It's a lot of hypotheticals.
Yeah.
For sure to consider.
And this record isn't really enough, in my opinion, I think, to make him like better than everybody ever.
I mean, you could definitely, obviously, make the case he's the best, probably one of the best scorers.
I don't think I would say
I would
that.
never put
This is
him in
what we're
that
talking about.
I don't think I would say he's one of the best
Exactly.
scorers. For sure, I wouldn't say
I'd
that.
take 30 people to give me a bucket first.
Exactly. If it just means
But you won't get
literally
the ball,
I just
though.
need points.
You won't be able to get the ball from other people if he on the court. That's the problem.
See, that's the thing. It's like
Because he will just be there.
he's a jack of all trades.
Yes.
And that boosts him up so well, but then him being a master of none is also a knock sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. What do you think?
I do think that overall I would say that at this point he is, but not because of the record. I would say he is the greatest, but largely due to the fact of like that longevity has to come with adaptability, whether that is changing like play style according to whatever your team needs, or what you need in that moment of a game. Along with like he's been in the league long enough that like people literally were looking up to him at some point, like I want to be a basketball player, and they're now playing against him. So now he literally has people that have studied him as an athlete and his style and whatever, and he's always been able to still like adapt or change how he plays to still best them and still be LeBron throughout like the years. On top of that, also media and things like that. I guess I think of it like as, instead of looking strictly at numbers, I think of like you in your career. Like this is at the end of the day a career. So it's like in the same way I could say X person is the greatest like musician. That comes with a lot more, in my opinion, than just like the sound of something. It also comes with the ability to like compose something. It's not just about, oh, you're the greatest lyricist or whatever, but like, can you make a good song as well?
Can I quick segue that?
Yes.
Because you could bring that up with the Beyonce thing.
Exactly.
She has never gotten that one award, but people will be like, no, Beyonce is the best to ever do it.
Right.
At getting the awards.
Exactly.
Literally will be like, I want to dedicate this to Beyonce. So I think that's a great point too.
So I think in terms of, again, like the fact that he's been able to stay healthy, the fact that he's been able to adjust to different playing structures, whether it's a team or literally a physical location, sometimes that can change a person's ability to perform. Russ, like we've seen Russ go through he's been a roller coaster with him for his entire career, low key. And so just the fact that he's been able to remain so consistent and be an effective person and someone that you want on your team for this longer than anybody, I think that's kind of more so what makes him the greatest. In terms of, again, just like the overall package of like, that is what a great basketball player looks like. Because he doesn't have the specialty of the Mamba mentality. Like that's one of the things that Kobe will always be on top, is that mental structure, that grit, that, like determination and vigor. And LeBron will never reach that in that category, but he is that jack of all trades in so many other aspects, whether that is, again, like media, family man, effectiveness on the court, so on and so forth. And so, I don't know. I think that's some of the stuff that I personally consider. But then, of course, you have the other people that are just looking at championships, that are just looking at the years, that are just looking at whatever. So why there's there's validity to a lot of different arguments. So
because I'm like, when I think about that, I think about the reason why people say, the reason why people will die by saying like Tom Brady's the best. I don't know if it's the best football player ever. I think that'd be crazy. Obviously, the best quarterback ever, because he has such a. You have to have a good quarterback to score. You have to have. I would hope at least he's supposed to be the captain of the team to be able to get y'all to that point where you're winning championships, and he just has a ton of them. So it's like, okay, that's a direct correlation. Basketball's a little different
because it's so multifaceted, and like everybody has to be kind of good at everything.
Literally,
you can't be
to a degree. Yeah,
you can't. It's not really positional as a football is. Like you only play one side of the
and
football. And
QBs don't even get hit, so they have longer careers. Like
exactly,
yeah,
there's so
much
many things
longer careers than a lot of
streamlining what you're measuring all these people by. Where basketball you can't. I'm gonna end it because I could talk about this all day. But for me personally, it's always your value over replacement. Your value over replacement. So it's like interjecting you into somebody else's exact situation. How would you perform? And putting somebody else in your exact situation, like would they get better or not? So like when I think about who's better, it's like putting LeBron in with the same teammates and also with the same type of structure of a team that Kobe and Jordan went to. They both were coached by Phil Jackson. If you ever hear an interview about Phil Jackson as a coach or Greg Popovich as a coach or Doc Rivers as a coach, they get into it with star players because you're not dictating anything here. You're not telling me to change my offense to base it around what you think makes the most sense or nothing like that. So with both of them going through world-renowned coaches, Hall of Fame coaches who had a structure set, and although Kobe could have gave some suggestions on how he could have made it so he could dominate or look better or get better stats, but at the end of the day, he had to conform to a higher basketball mind than him and still find a way to be himself. And then also with your teams, Kobe never played with a all-star wing or guard at any point in time. His best player was always usually another center. So when you talk about like him not having a lot of assists, it's like he's never played with great spot-up shooters. He's never played with great secondary options of scoring in general. So it's like
I have to.
If he had, like literally, it's like if he had a Scottie Pippen, if he had a Kyrie Irving, if he had a Dwayne Wade, you see how he played on the Team USA. He would play a lot different, but his home team never even had that capability. So it's like, okay, you put LeBron in that situation. Is he going to make Ron Artest and Steve Blake and Derek Fisher great spot up shooters, or would they fail? Could he run the triangle offense if his coach told him he had to, or would he want to be dribbling up the court super fast on a fast break, freelance and passing the ball, dunking on somebody? So it's just like, or even Jordan, I'm saying, could Jordan, play on the Lakers, or could he play on the Cavs, and how much better would their success be or lesser? So that's kind of what I base it off of, but that's so subjective. Like I can give you 1,000 reasons, but at the end of the day, that scoring record is clear as day, and I can't argue it. Like it's factual. So I understand all sides about it, and I appreciate just like different perspectives on it because it's not a clear cut answer.
Before you end it though, where's Steph on the scoring record? Because that was something else I thought of. He has championships. He has MVPs. He's obviously not been in the league for as long as LeBron, and I think hasn't had the same impact that LeBron has had. Still has had an impact for the Steph fans that are listening, but
he's arguably already the best shooting guard ever.
I'm just saying
in history. But
so
people already say that.
Oh yeah,
but they don't say he's the best player ever.
Yeah, that's just because he's not even close enough to the end of his career to say that. Like when he gets to like 37, like people probably gonna start saying that.
So we're saying this now, not because of the record, just because of the longevity.
Steph.
No, I'm talking about LeBron now. Based off of what you just said. Because we're not saying it about Steph now because he still got some in the tank.
Yeah, in 2010, you couldn't have told me that LeBron was the best player and I could hear you with a straight face. or even really when he left the Heat. Like before he went to the Cavs, like back when he was like 2 or 3 NBA championships, like I easily shut up.
I know my dad always talk about what was that when they had the lock in season or the lockout. That's a lockout season where it was shortened.
Steph is 44
on the
all-time scoring list. What you were saying, John?
Wow. No, he was just saying he should have like he used to always say he should have like a asterisk next to those championships because that and the bubble one too. He was like,
they talk about the bubble one.
He said he shouldn't. He said he always winning on a technicality or someone get hurt.
Yeah.
Or some kind of going off. I was like, man.
Yeah, but
But I agree. I think a big part of it is for sure like how you the kind of effect you have on your team, you know, whether you're able to like make your players around you better or, you know, or are they just, you know, doing what they doing because you there and you taking all the shots, or you the one that's really pushing the offense. And
watch that Dream Team documentary. The Redeem Team documentary. You see who they have to go call in there when they wasn't going too hot. You know, Mike was
all
like,
right,
hey,
bro.
Let's get him in here, man. Let's get the guy in. He's like, all right. Running it through Paul's fucking chest.
They did start going crazy though. No cap.
Yeah. That Redeem Team was cool.
On me. But yeah, I would say we can go ahead and segue out of that. Go LeBron. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I got one. So rent's pretty high.
Like a
Oh my
motherfucker.
gosh.
Oh, okay. Tell me about it.
Too high.
Our renewal coming up. You know, I was considering going to Houston. But the renewal coming up, and then you know, I seen a price increase for the potential renewal period. I'm like, why are y'all doing this to
You
me?
know they gonna get you with that every time, bro.
Every single
It's at least a
time.
$75 increase.
And I'll be like, bro,
Golly.
is anything improving? What's
literally.
the 75 going to, bro?
I'm like, I'm giving you the security. Like, I feel like I should be getting a
Discount.
discount for the lunch. Like, you know,
How long
like,
I be here?
I don't get no loyalty rewards.
I'm sitting here paying on time. I'm like, I don't
You know how
get
many
nothing.
apartments I could have moved in?
Where's the
I could've
cash
left
back?
Today, but I stayed.
But I stayed for you.
I could have not paid that rent. I could have been late a couple times. I was on time every time.
It's a lot of couldas I did. Listen,
He talking about that pool ain't been open since. He
don't know.
talking about this never. He talking about this never been open.
Don't get me
He
started
said
about
I've
the
never
pool,
seen
bro.
that.
In
Never
his
stepped
gym?
foot.
Atrocious.
but I bring it up. Maybe you guys saw it. It was around the end of January of a couple deciding to live on a cruise ship permanently after finding that it was cheaper than paying their mortgage.
I did not see
No
that.
way.
So I've never been on a cruise. I don't know if you guys have.
Been on a cruise.
I've been on a boat before, but I don't know if I would live on a. I don't know, because they say that the boats are so big that like
You don't really feel it.
you don't feel like you're on a boat.
You ever seen Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
think
your
of.
question.
That's what I think about seeing.
I thought there was some
Right.
follow up.
I mean, I was just
You
gonna
know I
say,
seen
man,
that.
that was some. Hey, they was living. It seemed pretty lit on there, bro. On the cruise ship.
True.
That is true, but so does Zoe 101 and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you can't
so-
trust it all the time.
And I obviously, for those that cannot see this picture, they are a bit older, I would say.
Okay.
But I don't know. Oh yeah, allow the couple to retire and enjoy life on a continuous travel. Okay, because I'm like, now I don't know if I'd be able to.
That's wild.
That'd be insane,
My stomach hurt
man.
on that water.
And also from what I've heard is that all the food normally is like taken care of, at least from Kiara's brother recently went on a cruise and he didn't have to, I don't think, pay for any of the food or anything.
Yeah, it's
It's usually all inclusive.
I'm just saying, you get a little more for bang for your buck.
That all inclusive food be garb. If you're going on a resort or something like that, you're not. It's not what you think it is. Like it be, you know, because they're providing it. It's like making food in bulk. Like they're making for the masses. They're not making, you know, specialized steak or not. They give.
He
you
said it's
that.
like the school cab. They said they just trying
Yeah,
to.
they're trying to get that out as
They're
fast as
trying to
possible,
get
'cause they know
everything.
everybody
Everybody
ordering
Everybody
everything.
eats.
Dang.
When you getting all inclusive, you going in there like, man, I'm finna order 7 things, and they're like, we're finna cook it like you're ordering 7 things. We already know you finna be back in the kitchen. Even the drinks, like they be making them just quick as hell. Just like, come on.
All right, so what if, I guess we could bump it up from that to.
I mean, I'll still do it if I can afford it.
Nah,
I'm not saying I'm not.
no. Let's make it more bang for the buck. You can get the all inclusive, but it's like Vegas all inclusive. So obviously, your little cruise ticket gonna be more expensive, but would you still do that over, I guess, paying your mortgage or rent? You traveling, bro. You eating the world's finest food.
What do you mean by Vegas all inclusive? I ain't been to Vegas yet, so
Oh, I just mean like they can cook for a lot of people, but they say that it's supposed to be like really
But
good.
it's still good.
Yeah,
I get
like the top of the world.
I like
top
the
of line.
ground, bro. There's something about just being grounded, man. It just warms my heart. So I just couldn't do it, bro. It's like I could do it
That
for
man touched
even
the ground.
a year.
Man, what if something pop? What if something pop off on this ship, bro?
Right.
Listen,
Where am
Bomb
I going?
threat.
What if I'm in
What
the
are you
middle?
doing, bomb
I'm
threat?
saying I'm
Middle of the Caribbean.
in the middle of the
Bomb
ocean.
threat?
Bomb there, you know what kind of
Oh,
accuracy you
frick.
got?
It's already on the ship in the book bag.
That bomb
you
coming
mean
from me.
Oh, like
He thought he talking about you dropping.
I'm thinking somebody
he dropping a missile right there, bro.
It ain't Al Qaeda.
Imagine they drop one and they miss. They like, all right, we got to come around.
They're circling.
Exactly. He talking about no.
You just a sitting duck, bro. You got to sit there and pray they
Can't
miss the next
swim
one.
and shit.
You just sitting there like, where is it coming from? Where is it at?
Oh, you thinking why this boat?
And then everybody else can swim. They just diving off effortlessly.
It's
And then you just sitting there just.
It's another cruise ship. They like, oh, they like, oh, it's crazy over there. I knew we should have stayed on this one, bro.
That's something else,
About they
though.
wanted that fancy food.
Exactly.
over
We
there.
told them that food was trash, but
That's a
hey,
big hole. I assume they have to know how to swim.
You got to if you
You have
Oh
to
yeah,
know
if
how
you're
to
living on a cruise.
That's crazy, bro.
you gotta have some strong swimming skills, bro.
You living your
You
life
gotta
on
keep
an
that
airplane?
inside.
All inclusive airplane
Absolutely
flight.
not.
There's no way.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I don't think
I would lose
like
my
that,
mind on
though.
the airplane. I can't get no fresh air.
And yo,
In my ears,
gonna be
my ears.
popping.
I was literally about to say my ears popping every single day.
Oh, man.
I wake up to my ears popping. I don't
You
even have
gonna
an
go
alarm.
deaf after a couple years.
You don't even have no alarm clock. Your ears just pop. You're like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's about the flight going. We going to Miami.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I like to be in the same sense of like grounded. It's more so I like to be stationed. You know, like I want to be like this is home.
Secure.
Like this is home. It's not getting up
Go to
and
your
moving
home. Go to your
every so often. You know, like I think it's really cool that you get the opportunity to travel to a lot of different places, meet a ton of different people for
True.
sure, and also that just be really cool.
You can build your
interact-
underground network.
Type of stories that you had, like someone just like is on their vacation. He's like, oh, I live here. Like, yeah, like if you come back in 2 years, I will
be
be
here.
here. Like,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
I think that's really cool. But I definitely would need that. Like, no, this is always here in this particular spot. This is my space. Like, I know my neighbors. And every couple years, maybe get some new ones or whatever. But it's not like just I don't know. It's just a little too mobile for me.
Yeah, it kind of remind me of like that Oakland University experience. Like before we had cars, and we felt like we were kind of just like encapsulated in the university, almost like we were in a Twilight Zone. Just
No,
like
you're right.
man, all I know is this campus. Like all I see is the OC, Van Wag, Hill House. That's all I see. So it's like I just go crazy because I'm like, although this is so big, this boat is so huge. Like it's finite.
You said
still.
the world is so much bigger.
Yeah, the world is so much bigger than this. Like I can't
There's
stay
more
here.
out there.
That's crazy.
I can't just look at it.
Because you would literally be seeing all these different places,
I gotta
but it would
live it.
still feel as if like you almost trapped in a way, you know? Because
Yeah,
it's like,
until you get off that boat at that next destination, you just own that mud.
Oh,
And I don't know how often you take stops.
and I was gonna say, I wonder if it's so, grand that you don't feel the effects of being on a boat for however long. They say a lot of fishermen, like they're on, I assume, big ass boats, and they be saying like they get is it inertia? I don't know. I probably look stupid, but it's like where the ground still feels like the sea.
okay.
Obviously, you being on a boat forever is cool, but eventually, I imagine you're gonna get old enough after retirement.
Oh, you
to
mean
the
like
point
when
where
you
have
do
to
get
come
back on
off.
regular?
Yes.
Oh,
You're gonna be
true.
jacked
Everything
up.
you feel like you
It's like
move.
when you're on a
Be jacked up
treadmill.
forever.
When you've been on a treadmill for like 20 minutes, you start walking away. You're like, what? Yeah,
Your
you're
leg,
like,
bro.
you're
Yeah.
like, hold on.
Yes, bro.
Ooh, wee. So no, that's something else I would wonder. 'Cause I'm
Legs
like,
feeling like jelly.
we can only be on this boat for so long, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot, a year? That's crazy.
And so, usually with cruises, you like, so in this case, you're able to like take some stops, like go to like,
Yeah.
some,
Right,
yeah,
I would hope.
you weren't like just on this
You
shit the whole time.
touch grass every once in a while.
Every once in
I
a
think
while.
it'd be cool for like one solid year, but after that, I'd be like, all right, like this is a really cool bucket list kind of thing.
True.
But now, like, I'm gonna go find somewhere,
There might
or
be
you could
some
use
real
that to be
estate.
like, I'm gonna go see all these stops and like I'm gonna choose where I want to live out of one of those stops. You know,
That's
like if we
also a
hit
great
like a
one.
couple islands or something, or like start, like be like, okay, this is my favorite island. I'm gonna see if I can just live there or something. I don't know, but
No, that's tight.
I'd rather you put me in the hyperbolic time chamber for a year.
what are you gonna gain from that?
Gains. Literally.
I know, but what are you gonna use that for? Like you want it that bad?
You're just gonna be Super Saiyan 2 just walking around, bro.
Strong as
Yeah.
hell.
I was about to say, why am I going to the gym every day now? I don't know. It's just fun.
Fair.
That'd be expedited.
This is what Goku thought, bro. This is why
This
he
is
be
why
li-
he
this is
is
why he
the
be
way
li-
he
this
is.
is why he just be leaving his family behind, bro.
And
Man.
fighting
Shout out-
everybody.
Shout out IG logarithm. I have not seen this much Dragon Ball Z clips since I was 10 and watched it every day.
Really?
It's cool they be posting all the old like movies and stuff.
Bro, I swear, bro. I used to be on IG. All I see is fat asses. Not all I see is fucking Super Saiyans, bro.
And as we take this intermission, I would like to say, like, comment, subscribe, show love, show. Come on,
show a nigga.
It's around Valentine's Day. Come on. If you ain't showing us love, who you showing love to? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying
appreciate y'all.
I'm saying you got a boo. Hey, tell them to
show some love.
You know.
Wow.
So here go Vegeta. Right. And then here go another one.
I didn't care.
And then it's like, okay, let me scroll down. More Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
And then I'm like, let me scroll down. More Dragon Ball Z. Let me scroll down. More Dragon Ball Z. Like, this is my whole feed. Like, it's working out in outfits in Dragon Ball Z.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm just like, how did this happen?
Lately, though, I genuinely feel like all the algorithms for everybody have been
unique. Like, they're not what they used to be.
And I don't know if that's for the
I
better.
think they just been on crack.
Twitter's been
or if you or if you just happen to just be on a video for a little bit or just look at it just a little too long, they're like, yeah, you like that.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
It's like, you like that, and we want to make sure you like more.
They're like, yeah, that's what you're gonna see the next month, bud. Get used to it.
I officially like deleted Snapchat and Twitter for good. Like the 30-day period, because I deactivated it because they don't delete until 30 days pass.
Dang,
my 30-day
Twitter, bro.
Pass.
Dang, bro, I be sending you. It's a lot of memes for sure that I be saying on Twitter.
All the stuff I sent you, you
ain't
never gonna look at it.
You never gonna see it, bro. I feel like the last time you said that, I was like, yeah. If I see something, I just gotta keep it to myself, or I gotta text it to you if I remember to do it, bro.
Man,
I gotta share the link. Like
I gotta copy the link. I gotta go in, paste it, bro, send it.
Man,
terrible.
At the end of an era, man. Hopefully, I'm a better man after this.
Wow.
Or I'm gonna just regret it and make another one.
I was gonna say you gonna just be back.
You be feeling left out. I got a real quick kind of like miniature topic that I've been thinking about recently, and I don't know how well we'll be able to articulate this because I don't think a lot of people think about this. But
I'm ready.
On average, okay, so earlier, someone said a joke, right? We all laughed, didn't we? Like we all had that moment. But none of us are laughing right now. None of us are actually even smiling right now, right? How long did that last? Like how long does it take for that smile to wear off? Because sometimes I just like find myself when I'm people watching, like that's what I'll people watch. Like if something like a joke will be told and I'll laugh. And then I'll just stop and I'll be watching other people. Like, how long is it until that smile just slowly drifts away? And is it like muscle memory that tells you to just stop smiling, or is it like it stopped being funny and you just stop thinking about it, or like just
or
like
you start thinking about, dang, I've been
like
for a minute.
Sometimes you just notice like, wait a second, my cheeks are flexed right now.
Back to being serious.
Yeah, like on average, how long do you think it takes for that smile to like start to wear off?
For me, about 2 seconds. For the average person, probably like 4. Because like I'll be feeling weird because people be like people be saying that they don't think that I really be laughing. Like they be like, you be fake laughing. Like
really?
Because I'll be like and then they be like, that wasn't funny, that was fake. I'm like, I swear it was so serious.
Bro, he said I put my all in that laugh, bro. Quit playing with me.
Gut busting for 2 seconds. Like,
but then
I promise.
I'm just very efficient. That's all.
He said he looking at his watch like, I don't have time to laugh, bro. Like it's like, dang, who you think you are, a comedian or something?
The self-consciousness for me kicks in of like what my face might look like, or like that vein I got in my head.
Yeah.
And they be just like, anytime I laugh, like it get real prominent. So I just be like, calm down, Sarah, calm down.
We gotta put a compilation of just that vein popping out.
I be hiding it, like even in the clips, bro. Every time I start laughing, I do this.
No,
I throw my head back because I be trying
intentional.
I be trying to hide that vein.
No way,
bro.
That's a real.
Is popping out right now.
That's a real Easter egg, bro.
Or I be like,
y'all crazy,
y'all tripping, man. That's what tripping, bro.
All right, sorry to laugh at your insecurity.
My pain, it's okay, man. I gotta learn to laugh at myself one day. And now I'm watching TV. You guys stop laughing.
Yeah, exactly. See, now it's like, now that we're all conscious of it, I'm like, all right, is this a good time to
This is not a good time.
Nah,
For
I
me-
think it depends, bro.
It's at least a minute. I smile all the time. And I don't feel ashamed about it. I'll be real with you. Sometimes, though, it's like I have to think about the situation I'm in. Because I'll be like, all right,
Ain't nothing fucking funny.
ain't nothing fucking funny, bro. Be serious. And then I can't. I can't. So, and
Cut it out.
And the worst part is, and I think this is also a very good thing about my job, because sometimes you'll find laughs in
The oddest places.
not necessarily the most appropriate places or in rather tense moments, but it's like you'll find that laughter of someone else, but it's like it's so much better this is over the phone than like us being in person, because you'll be like, it wasn't that funny. So for me at least, I'm gonna go a minute, maybe
That's pretty long.
a minute to 40 seconds.
That's
40
pretty-
seconds to a minute.
Yeah, it depends, man. Sometimes some things just be crazy funny, man. And I just gotta like sometimes I don't know. Sometimes Zach will say some things, bro, and it won't even be like a joke. It's just I don't know if it just be the context of it, bro. But it just put like such a smile on my face, bro. Because internally, I just be like, bro, this is
Crazy.
I don't know if they're thinking about this the same way I'm thinking about it, but in my mind, this is the funniest thing that could possibly be happening at the moment, bro.
And he just be sitting there looking at me with his mouth like 1/8 of the way open. He just be like,
I'll be like, bro. It really be sometimes where I know you like setting yourself up or something, bro. Like I see the stages to it, and I just be like,
You predicted.
I just be like, bro,
this is about to hit.
I
You be
can't
like,
wait. I was
really,
like,
huh? Oh, really, huh?
I can't wait, bro.
You have my attention.
Exactly.
Everything calculated, man. Everything calculated. He know the calculation.
I know, bro.
He over there doing the math.
I did the math, bro,
Let
in
him
my
cook.
head. I'm saying, man, it's really a science to it, bro. Truth be told.
Plug.
Interesting. I'd say it's probably between like 5-10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say like 5 to 10 minutes. I was like,
Nah, that's
God,
creepy.
it'd be crazy.
Yeah, no,
If
that's
it's a
not.
funny ass
Smile.
joke, you get 5.
But if it's that funny, the laughter is probably gonna pick up again. So I guess I'm thinking
That
of
pause,
like the
that-
moment. Yeah. And then you rethink about it, and you're like, wow, that really was, yeah.
you tripping.
Yeah, you really said that. Man. So yeah, now I want to watch all of this now.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like,
bad.
Literally just be like, okay, so Troy does actually hold that smile for a while.
I
Zach
think
do
we're-
be.
I think
He be zoning out. He
straight to anger,
on me, pain.
straight to rage.
Man,
You talking about straight to seriousness, straight to no games.
man, we got time for what? Like one more?
Yeah, go ahead and take it off, John.
1 or 2.
I don't know. My phone definitely just died, but there was one that I had for sure written down. I know the last time we were here, I was asking about, what's the song that they play in hell when
For
you go there?
torture.
You know what I'm saying? They was talking about the umbrella, bro. Still crazy. And shout out Rihanna about to perform in the Super Bowl. They talking about she might announce that tour. I'm like, man, y'all about to go crazy like these Beyonce tickets.
Start worshiping Satan on stage.
Oh,
According to that pastor.
She performed anti. I'm there. I ain't gonna lie.
What you mean you there?
Facts.
She performed anti.
Oh, at the tour.
Yeah.
I thought you meant at the
Not
Super
devil
Bowl. I'm
worship.
like, how are
No.
you just gonna
Oh.
how you just
That'd
gonna
be
find your way at the
crazy.
Super Bowl?
I just want to hear saying woo.
Super Bowl is Sunday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a big weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Lots going on.
But I was saying that to say, I don't know if it was something that I saw related to it, but they said if they had like something that was not quite hell, but it was like heck, like what's the thing that they would do to like get at people? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like a torturous like whatever, but it'd be like some
To bother you?
like a light version.
Probably just like
Hell, like-
consistent wet willies.
I was gonna say
Or wedgies.
yeah, or someone that just is like every like so often they just like yell something at you, bro. Like or just say do something real annoying, bro. Just over and over.
Somebody will poke you and run away.
Just yeah, exactly.
Every
bro.
time you walk out the door, your keys get caught. Like your lanyard get caught on the doorknob.
Oh,
Every single door.
yeah.
Even your car door
that's heck.
somehow.
That's heck for sure.
When you walk in, somebody step on the back of your shoe.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, or don't let the freaking
Hit you with the cart.
oh my
Oh yeah,
That
right in the
boy-
ankle, right in the ankle.
Around the Achilles.
heck.
Exactly, bro.
Or you just always hit your
Oh my
your hip
God.
or hit your hip on a counter.
That boy
Yeah,
stayed
like-
too. What did you just say?
hit your
staying
foot on
power.
the frame of your bed.
Oh my God.
That's
Bro.
dangerous.
You hate yourself after
Listen,
that.
bro, the bed in here,
That
bro.
might be
When I
hell.
first moved in, I was
Yeah,
hitting my
right.
knee against that every single day, bro. I would turn this corner, I just hit it, bro. I was like, oh no.
It's that pain that you can't
was
even
like,
say
"Who?"
anything.
I was like, how does this keep happening,
You just
bro?
gotta like let it play its course.
I would
like,
just sit down like,
You just
ow.
I just get mad at me.
It's gonna go
Just get
on.
mad at me.
You deserve this, stupid.
Exactly. Yes,
Be
bro.
more
I'm like,
agile.
idiot. I'm like, what was I thinking?
Well, it doesn't move.
It's not moving. It's in the same place every time.
We gonna learn this lesson, Zach. Come on.
How many times you gotta teach
Just
this
listen.
lesson?
Oh man, I be sitting about to
Yo.
fall over, bro.
Tearing your legs apart.
Like just, bro.
Oh my God.
Heck would just be just like constant verbal abuse, but no cussing and no yelling. Just like a soft
can't
voice.
do it.
You can't do it. You suck. You're not talented.
You'll never amount to your potential.
You're ugly.
That was the wrong choice.
You're not gonna win.
Oh my God.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
win.
It gets real in there, man. Make sure you know.
I would have done that.
Couldn't have
Who
been
are
me.
you?
I hate when people say that in real life. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Oh, it couldn't have been you, huh? That's
Like,
what's up.
bro,
But it was
it's
me.
fucking me. Stupid bitch.
No.
It was me, damn it.
What should have been you? How would you move in this situation?
Right.
What would you do? What would you do different?
Since you know. Show us the
Oh.
tutorial.
Exactly.
Mr. Walkthrough.
Mr. Walkthrough, Mr. Let's Play.
I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like another part of heck is you don't step in a puddle. You step in something that's just wet enough to where the rest of by the end of wherever you're going, the rest of your sock is wet.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst. And you have no changes of socks.
No
That's it.
changes
And
of
it's just one
socks.
sock.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the right one. Maybe some days it's the left. And then some days it's the right one, but the left one got the toe missing. It's just all bad. Bad socks is in heck.
I was gonna say definitely holes in your socks.
A hole in the end, you ashy at all times.
Oh heck.
Your entire body.
I
just
mean, you
ashy.
could cover that up.
You can't
Not
get
with
any
the
lotion.
holy socks.
Oh, you
The
right.
unholy socks.
Unholy sock.
I'm saying. I also feel like. All right, so this may be something that just happened to me when I was a kid, but I would ask for a sandwich, and no matter, sometimes it wouldn't be a sandwich I would necessarily care for. I'd be like, hey, I'm hungry. Can I have a sandwich? And I had to fake it. I think in heck, all you eat is just the sandwiches you have to fake like you like.
Oh, you have to fake enjoying the sandwich.
And it's like
Salami and mustard.
That's
on,
it.
On rye.
Yes.
That's the only sandwich you can eat.
cold bread. Oh yeah.
The frozen
Cold
kind of
rye
what you
for
ordered
your
on.
mouth.
No lettuce, no tomato. You just getting the meat and
That
the
also
bun.
be gross. Every time you took a bite, it got stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Oh man.
Heck.
That's the best part of a bologna and cheese and Miraquip on white.
Why is that
My
the best
stomach
part?
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
You bite into that way, you be like, oh.
He talking about more sandwich. He talking it's at the top. It's at the roof
Yeah,
of my
throw
mouth.
some, get some chips in that thing.
Yeah,
Make
break
it
it up.
crunchy. Make a crunch wrap sandwich.
Right.
Say it. Change up the variety or so.
That's that after pool special.
Yes, bro. After you
Literally.
just got done swimming, bro. It's about. It's like, why is this sandwich so good?
Yeah.
You just got done swimming. Throw the chips on there, bro.
Well, I don't normally do this, but I just was swimming, so
Like,
Got it, bro.
oh my god.
Gotta get them extra calories. I'm a grown boy.
yeah, facts.
And my last one, I feel like every time you need gas, is like you are on your last legs, and like that is your experience every time you have to get gas.
And you think you know your tank. You're like, I'm
Yes.
good. And then, as soon as it's stopping. Your car is done.
You there?
You there.
Yep.
Not where you need to be, but
Sometimes you make
where you
it.
where you gonna be.
But sometimes you don't. So
It's a real toss up.
stakes are high.
before we go ahead and wrap it up, 'cause I think this is a good time. I be on I-75 so often, so it's like I know the dead zones for gas stations.
Oh wow!
But some people don't know I-75 as well as I do. I can name every exit on that bitch. But as soon as you get past like Clarkson, you're not seeing another gas station for like 15 miles.
Oh yeah,
you didn't already get gas. Like you're not seeing another one until Grand Blanc, so it's done for.
So imagine
you have to
know
backtrack.
This though. No, you know this.
Okay,
but this is the only way that you can fill up your tank.
It's to what?
You know, past Clarkson, you add 14 miles. You know, it's a 15 mile to get to the next gas station.
I'm in reverse.
You in there, bro?
And you just gotta figure it out.
I'm just gonna reverse.
They just gonna put their hand on your shoulder, like, what the heck are you doing here, bro?
Right. So yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Great episode as always. Great to have all y'all. I see y'all active on the Wholesome House page. You know what I'm saying, on TikTok. I'll be seeing who be viewing the page. You know, just keep viewing the page. You know what I'm saying? Keep being weird. Keep not liking and sharing. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see you, and then we just gonna keep heckling you to keep liking and subscribing anyway. So we gonna get you there one day. You know, you gonna start listening. Hey, BC Fitness still one of my favorite pages. They going strong. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sharing it to somebody every time I see it. You know, I'm a real one. You know, that's just true friend.
Appreciate
it. True fanship right there. You know, Z-Breeze3Fs. You know what I'm saying? Go check us out on TikTok.
So the body composition scan and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That, you know
what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all can go ahead and sign out.
You got Wavy J here, man. Another great episode, man. A greater one we about to record tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
you'll hear that one first.
Oh yeah. So man, definitely tune in with everything we're doing, man. Continue commenting, and subscribing. Like your comments, man. You guys are I be thinking I'm funny, man, but you guys be having me rolling.
No key.
But that's it.
All right. March, I'm out. I'm calling it Eagles 35. Kansas City 17.
Parlay!
I don't know. That'd be crazy if it happens that way. I really don't know if it'll be that much of a difference. It'd probably be closer than that. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Drink more water, eat more vegetables, and I'll see y'all later.
And again, thank you for everything up until this point. If you already tuned in, technically, again, this is the first episode after a year, so welcome. If this is your first time, of course, you know you can be very integral part to our second year. You know, it's not. Hey, shout out to the real special ones that were here in the OG year.
Not a day one,
exactly. But ain't nothing wrong with being a day two. We appreciate y'all as well.
Day 366. Woo!
Yeah, we appreciate everybody that has interacted with us, listened to us, watched us. Got us the number of followers, the number of downloads, number of subscribers, number of everything, all the guests that we've had in the first year, everybody that has been a part of this in whatever capacity. We do appreciate all of that. We got a lot of stuff coming this year, of course. Can't wait for the weather to break for real, because we coming real crazy in the summer with some more events and things of that nature.
Boys.
And I don't think we've made an official announcement yet on the actual show, but we are on Twitch now.
We are on
Twitch now, so keep an eye out for that. Definitely check us out over there at Wholesome House Gaming. I don't know what we're going to do in terms of maybe a gaming YouTube channel or just post on YouTube with that kind of content as well. But just if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, that's on the way / already here. So yeah, check that out as well. But yeah, that is all I have to say. Here's to another great year. Thank you all. And this is Benjamin signing out as well. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.